Now, it's been said this week that truth is when our beliefs correspond to reality. But what's a lot of fun as a magician is I get to change reality, so that's what we're going to do tonight. Now, J. Warner Wallace came back a couple of days ago and talked about the cold case for God's existence. Now, how many of you enjoyed that talk? A lot of you. Now, he talked about an argument for God's existence, and key to this argument, the cosmological argument, is that our universe has a beginning. Now, how do we know our universe has a beginning? Well, one of the ways we know this is because science can determine that our universe is expanding. If something's expanding currently in time, we know that if we go back in time, we'll boil it down to that central point, which will be the beginning of the universe. Now, I'm going to kind of illustrate this with an analogy, so I have a balloon here, but I'm also going to need to borrow a phone from someone in the audience. So if you have a phone, and you can hold it up, I don't want like those iPad, Android phones, those are just huge. But if you guys, okay, that one is close to me and it looks just about perfect, so I'm going to use that. Alright. So we got an iPhone, and what we're going to do is a kind of a simple analogy. So this balloon is going to represent the universe, and it's expanding, right? So I'm going to blow it up a little bit. And what your phone is going to represent is that central point, that origin point from which all of the universe expands. Now, if this is the universe, this balloon, we know that just as I can inflate the balloon, if we went back in time, that balloon would deflate to that central point, proving that the Earth has a beginning. But there's one small flaw in our analogy, and that's the central point of the universe, which is going to be represented by your phone, should actually be in the dead center of the balloon. So, that's what we're going to try and do. This might take a couple shots. One, let's see. God created the universe in, one try. It might take me a few times, so let's do one. Cut this off. I want to give it to you in pristine condition. And actually, can I have you join me on stage here? Alright, so I'm going to open this up, take it out, and there's your phone back. And if you can help me out for a little more, if you can just take a seat at the end of the stage there. And we're going to do one other experiment, and for this I'm going to need two other people. Right there. Okay, so alright, and you can just take a seat right here. Now, I've shown a lot of you some card tricks over the week, but I figured since I'm performing for probably over 100 people, I'm going to bring out these jumbo cards. But that's not the most interesting part of this deck of cards. What's really interesting is when I take them out here, you'll see that this deck of cards is actually split down the middle. I just took an axe, boom, split down the middle. So what we're going to do is this is going to teach us another important lesson about how as humans we sort of have this affinity for each other. So we're going to do this with you. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of these halves, like this. We have a whole bunch of cards here. 2s, 7s, 9s, but what I'm going to have you do, so I'm going to mix these up really fast, and I'm just going to have you tap one of the halves. Anyone you want?
Just tap it?
Yeah, just tap a half. Yeah, just one card. That one there. Okay, so this is going to be your card. I don't want you to look at it yet, so just kind of put it up to yourself. I'm going to give it to you. Don't look at it yet. Don't show anyone else. And now, I'm going to take the other half of the deck. Alright? So I'm going to take this second half, and you're going to do this, okay? Now, do you two know each other at all? You met each other here or something?
Yeah.
A little bit. So that's already an established relationship. But the key thing that determines this experiment is the fact that they're both humans. At least we hope they are. But I'm going to mix this up a bit. Once again, a whole bunch of different cards we have here, and I'm going to have you pick it this time, okay? So I'm just going to give these a couple cuts, and then just go ahead and tap a card. This one here. Down there. Alright, so once again, don't show anyone else. Just hold it up to yourself. Alright. So we have two cards picked from the same deck, but that deck has been sliced in half, right? So we're going to determine if you really have this affinity for each other, okay? So what we're going to do, I'm going to take each of your halves. I'll take the first one, and I'll take the second one. And what we have here that's really amazing is the 10 of diamonds and the 10 of diamonds. Me, so thanks for doing my job. Thanks for helping me. Thank you, and thanks so much for letting me use your phone. Can you give them a round of applause? Thank you so much. My name's Janik, and thank you for watching.